Hey everyone. So as promised, I wanted to share what to do today. So I've got a guest teacher in for me today, and please welcome her to our class. Make her feel welcome. We are professionals. We are all graphic artists, and today we get to start doing photography. So we've got a whole bunch of cameras. They are already in a case. So just slip it out of a case. You can easily turn it on by clicking the power button. They're quite nice. They're very basic, but it gets the job done. So I'm going to show you today how to take some photos, how to back them up to the Google Drive, um, and what is photojournalism, right? So there's a question in the Google Classroom I'd like you to answer, and give me your best response in your own words. Find an image online that best describes what photojournalism means to you. Attach that file. In fact, it is over here. And if you go into the Google Classroom, it'll take you to the stream. You'll probably find all of the stuff we're working on in the stream here. But what I prefer to do is lead you to the class work. And we've got several things we've been working on, but I've got a photography category here, and it says, what is photojournalism? So I'm going to click on it, and here's the question, right? So what is photojournalism in your own words? So you can click on that, you can answer it, and then my description says, please research what is photojournalism on your phone or Chromebook and answer the question above. So once you've answered the question, save an image that best describes photojournalism and attach it as an example to this question, as an example. So any questions you have concerning that, ask your friends next to you, ask your teacher. Once you've completed that, you can move on to the next part. And this is our first assignment, and it's a photography assignment. So, welcome to photography. And this is like a nice little sign that's in the photography room. So if you want to find it, it's in H13. You'll find it in Miss Fiarchuk's class. So cool thing, I just took a picture of it, thought it looked awesome. But here are some examples of some pictures that I took for photojournalism, and I will go back to the classroom to demonstrate. So here, what does it say? It says, welcome to photography. Today's the first assignment where you'll get the chance to take some pictures. With this comes responsibility. So like I said, we represent our department here. We have to emulate the utmost best respect for the entire school, and it's a privilege. You get to go outside. This is not a time to go and run to Tim Hortons or 7-Eleven. This is a time to dedicate to your creativity. Take some beautiful pictures. Come back to class, upload those photos. And that's what tomorrow is going to be all about. And so first things first, make sure to answer the question about photojournalism. Then you'll be given a set amount of time from your teacher to return to class and upload your photos. But what is photojournalism? That's something you'll research a little bit. And what I've done here is I've got a couple things about who I am. So you can either take one picture and put more thought into it, or you can take several pictures and make a series of photos that describe more of a story. So you can decide how little or how much photos you take and edit in order to submit. So I would say a minimum of 5 photos would be on the low side. Over 10 images would be on the high side. So between that range, if that helps you out. I've got 3 images that I posted. Here's the welcome to photography image. here's the image that I had posted and described that story about live your dream. My story behind this image is move forward in the direction that you've always dreamed of. And with enough hard work and dedication, you can get anywhere. And this one is a nice little shot of my dog and how much I love her. So you can photograph pretty well anything, and the sky's the limit here. So maybe think of a certain passion you have. Maybe think of a like or maybe a dislike. Maybe various things that you've thought of during that day. Find a theme, but the idea is that these images describe a little part about you. And so ask a friend to help you out, partner up if you need, and have fun with it. That's really what we're here for, is to have fun. So I would encourage you to explore and challenge yourself to do your best at all times. So what should I do? If I'm taking a camera and I'm going out to take photos, I can take the photos. This is a very basic camera to use. Ask around, explore, try it out. We'll do some more further explanations with these cameras so that way you can get to know them better. But it's really just a point and shoot. So use these cameras. We've got them in the classroom. I would suggest though using your phone. So take your phone, take some photos. In fact, I find some of the best shots nowadays are being taken with phones because that's what people have. That's what they have to carry with them at all times. The only thing though is if you use this camera, please make sure to, here, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little slider part. You can click it out. You can push on the SD card and take this out. Okay, so this SD card here will then plug into the Chromebook and you can access your photos that way in order to upload your photos when you come back. If you didn't get enough time to upload your photos, okay, leave that card in the camera. Don't leave it in the Chromebook. Leave it in the camera, get a piece of paper, write down your name, throw that camera back into this slip and put the little piece of paper with your name in there. And then we'll know that we can go back to it. We can upload the photos that you took so you don't lose them. If you're using a phone, upload the Google Drive app and you can easily upload photos to your drive. But all I need you to do tomorrow is take the photos, and then if you get to the step where you have to upload them, I would encourage you to use a phone. It makes it easier because then you've got the pictures with you. You're not going to lose them. No one's going to delete them unless you delete them. And it makes things a little bit easier, although both can work. So Google Drive, what would I do at that point? If you're using a phone, then upload the Google Drive app. Go to the Google Store, Google Play Store, Apple Store, whichever you use, and upload what you need. So here, what I've done is I'm on my browser and I would just go to my drive. Okay, so go to your drive. Now this is, I'm assuming you're done your photos and you're back, and now you're ready to submit those photos and edit them later. So I can go new, and I'm going to create a new folder. And so the folder will be called, what's the name of our assignment? It's called Photography Story About Me. So I'm going to make a folder called Photography Story About Me. And create. So now I've got a Photography Story About Me folder. And here, let's say I were to use the Chromebook. When I take that SD card out, I plug it into the left side of the Chromebook, just in this area here, then it'll detect images, and you can back them up to your Google Drive automatically. Here's on my computer, I can manually do this. I can click here and I can add stuff to my file, or I can drag and drop stuff. So it's fairly easy to use. It's very intuitive. It may take you a few minutes to get this because it's the first time we do it, but that's all right. Again, ask friends. People can help you in class. And if you don't get to this point, no worries. Just save your photos, put a note in your camera. That way we know whose camera was whose, and we can figure out things from there. So I would drag and drop my photos into this window, and then they're backed up, and I can walk away happy knowing that that part of the assignment is done. If you go beyond that, then I would suggest editing your photo. So you can edit your photo using your phone if that's what it is. There's lots of editing software. Here's an example of my dog before and after, and that was just using a phone. So those are just the settings with different filters in my Google phone. Then if you want to go a step beyond that, I won't go into great detail, but there is Canva, which is a great simple app that you can use, and it's called canva.com. Give my computer a moment here. And Canva allows you to create beautiful designs, import your photos, create some cool stuff for social media. You can pick out themes and work with your images and create something a little more advanced than just the photo. So if that interests you, that's cool. A really cool one talking about filters is Polarr with 2 R's, P-O-L-A-R-R. And it's a free photo editor. I believe it's already loaded on some of these Chromebooks. So explore that if you'd like, and you can edit. So this one, I'll go online. You can edit photos similar to filters on a phone. So you can launch it. I'll show you the browser, what it looks like. And just be patient with me here. And here it gives you the browser. So I can open photos. Here are some previous pictures. And you can play and create all sorts of different effects. And the third one is called Pixlr. And this is also photo editing software that you'll get to learn as we go. And open Pixlr editor. Oh, if this happens to you, click here. It's asking for a Flash plugin. So if that happens to you, you can either ignore it, go over to Canva and Polarr, and I can do some further instruction on how to get around this. My computer's being a little slow, but that's here. See if it'll work. Oh, there we go. Leave. Okay. Changes you made. Yeah. Okay. Let's leave this alone. I'll return to this later. If you may have more success with Pixlr than I am at the moment. So that's about all I've got to share. You don't need to worry about completing everything. Just worry about getting the right photos. So tomorrow's assignment is about taking photos, and then if you get around to uploading them, that's fantastic. And I enjoy having class with you guys, and I look forward to seeing what you come up with. Thanks.